Dear Gillian, I figured since you missed the fight, you'll want a recap of it all, so I wrote it down right here. We fought a puppet master and strung him up. That was really cool. And we got Pretzel back, but now she's a marketable plushie? I don't know, hoping to get that one fixed soon. Oh, and I took your sword, but I promise I'm just keeping it warm. So, yeah, I'm really hoping this leads us to you. We're gonna get you back.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just Roll. My name is Grizzly, and I'm a DM.
You like revved up like a chainsaw and then just let it all loose. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bisley. And I played Chip.
Gross. Sorry, audio. That didn't sound nice.
It sounded great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
It sounded like the wettest fucking toot ever.
I sipped a drink. I didn't fart.
He opened his ass and did that sound into the microphone.
I didn't.
Hi, my name's Connor Fiction. I play Jay Farron. There's hair in my mouth.
These disgusting noises
Spit
are
it
getting
out.
cut out.
You guys are kind of putting me on the spot here. I need to think of a terrible noise for podcasts that I can quickly...
No, bro, they're gonna get cut out.
This isn't a bit.
What's up, guys? I'm Charlie Slimesicle, and as you know, I play... which is how you say Gublek in his native tongue.
Wow, that's an interesting
Wow.
fact.
So that's a cool character fact for you guys.
Who the fuck was that?
Oh, not our live studio audience,
Okay.
which means it was our dead studio audience.
And welcome to Just Roll With It.
Where we last left off, the four of you, Felipe, Chip, Jay, and Gublek. Felipe is the leader now.
Shit.
yeah, man, take it away.
Encountered who was known to be called the Puppeteer, a intern, quote unquote, of the Doctor, who seems to be running this sort of soul factory of some sorts. You haven't got enough information to determine exactly what the goal is.
So one could say that they're running a sole proprietorship.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God!
Wow!
Oh, in the middle of his recap. Okay.
Awesome. All right, well, whatever. I guess you just found Pretzel turned into a marketable plushie. It made everybody mad, so you shot the puppeteer, and then a fight ensued where Gublek was called a failed and thrown away experiment who had potential, and despite that, you guys killed the puppeteer anyway, stringing them up by their own strings, and left. And then Gublek ate them behind your backs. Successfully, you all survived. A blue sort of pixie flew out from the pile of different puppets and kind of guided you to one of the buttons that split the backdrop of monitors and revealed a path, another hallway down deeper, you assume, into this sort of factory. I guess, and so the journey continues.
I'm really hoping we can give it the Navi sounds in post.
I guess you just started following that pixie, still standing on this metal grated, sort of high risen up platform, and just below you, as you're walking, you can see over the rails is just that void of blackness that seems to go down forever in the cylindrical steel tower. And at the end of this walkway, you come to what seems to be an elevator, but this one is just two glass doors that as soon as you get within proximity go and just kind of sit open.
I actually don't think I've experienced elevators before.
No.
So this is kind of sick.
I mean, you might have, but it's all very hazy. Your memory of this place is very hazy.
Can I roll for
Yeah,
it?
you can roll.
Okay, I've never seen an elevator before.
You walk down the metal sort of catwalk behind the monitors, and the footsteps on this metal grate sort of echo through this chamber, and that echo slowly dims away as you get close to the glass doors of the elevator that slide open. You assume it could be powered by magic, or it could be powered by science. You've seen both.
You know, I'm just remembering that the entire, Edison Kingdom existed. So, this is probably the least shocking thing. Holy fuck, what the hell is this? I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Jay,
Really, bro? You're sheltered. That's what Felipe says. I'm Felipe.
you are Felipe.
So we following this little bug or what?
Yeah.
So
I'm getting so hungry.
no way this isn't a trap, right?
Does the bug have soft eyes.
I'll kill you.
Oh,
where you stand.
Jesus.
I just got this sword. I'll use it.
This is more of like a sprite than an actual pixie, which you've met. So it's just this blue glowing orb, and you can see very dim, see-through kind of wings that propel it forward, and it leaves that sort of blue arcane trail. But it doesn't have any features or a voice or anything. It's just sort
It's
of
just a
flying.
sprite. It's not like 3D or anything.
Listen, generally, I attribute the color blue to good things,
Kill
so
yourself.
let's follow it.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
I know. I'm gonna picture it as a little fucking like little pixel.
Yeah, it's basically like, you know that thing in Legend of Zelda that says, "Hey,
Yeah.
listen, this is what it's
Yeah,
doing."
yeah, it's Navi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Legend of Zelda game.
Oh,
So it's just twinkling, and the louder the sort of ringing of the bell sound gets means it's sort of trying to get your attention essentially.
What if he's trapped, but then we make trap for it instead?
so like a double trap? Like trap the people who are trying to trap us in a trap? Well,
How do we do that without the setup time?
We'd have to lure them somewhere, and they'd spring the trap.
All right, guys, it's just an elevator.
No.
Are you sure? I mean, you could just inspect for traps.
Okay, can I go inside and inspect for traps inside the elevator?
I mean, you can, sure, but I feel like it's more of a rogue thing.
How did you
I think-
hear me, Felipe? How did you hear me? How did you hear me? I'm a real person.
Yeah,
Holy
that's right.
shit!
Gublek, just go in there and
I'm playing. Yeah,
go
yeah,
in
you
there
can
and
go
see
and
what you
inspect
can
for
find,
traps.
Gublek.
Okay.
Investigation. That's for checking
Okay.
for
All right.
traps,
All right.
right?
Here we go. Here we go. 15.
Or yeah, I mean, actually, why don't you add your perception instead?
I actually have a much higher perception. That would be a holy shit 21.
Whoa.
Damn.
You don't notice any sort of mechanisms that would hint to this being a trapped elevator. You can feel that there's this magical presence running through the walls and everything that you're like experiencing, just surrounding the environment.
Here's a question for you guys: if an elevator opened, and you were there, and you looked and the elevator opened, what's the most inconspicuous thing that could be in the elevator?
Button.
I feel like
A
what?
button.
Like in the middle of the elevator, a button,
Oh yeah, just like on the floor in the center.
A hat.
a hat.
Okay,
All right.
you mean like a suit? I would say like a suitcase. No,
Oh,
that
a
would make me
suitcase is
think
good.
that. I'd think it was like a bomb actually if I
Oh,
saw a
that's actually
suitcase.
true.
A young child.
Okay, yeah, Gublek is gonna use disguise self and turn into the young child from The Shining and stand in the middle of the elevator. So that when it opens, I guess they'll see us.
I knew it was a trap.
So is Gublek going up by himself, I guess?
No, he's just waiting for the other guys, but this is his interpretation of what a trap is.
Okay.
Wait, Gublek, did you just do that?
No.
Are you guys following Gublek?
Yeah, let's go in.
I was hesitantly waiting outside. I'll step in.
Yeah, I mean, because you would notice that as soon as Gublek steps in and turns into the little girl from The Shining, the doors start to like close as he steps in.
Oh no, hold on.
Right. I'll step in. I want to look over at Gublek, and I want to say, "Hey, Gublek, look at that!" Point at the wall.
Okay, look at the wall.
When he looks back at me, I would like to look like the small child from The Shining as well.
The twins?
That's fucking awesome.
I'd like
We're
to-
now the twins from The Shining.
I'd like to look like one of the twins.
Okay, so the two little girls in blue dresses. That's what you guys look like.
And then when the doors open, I'm gonna turn into blood and like.
In case somebody has seen The Shining. You do that. Jay, this is a very terrifying. I mean, because Chip can't really change his height. So it's just one
It's a
tall
very tall
little girl
child.
and one small little girl. And
I like to think she's like stretched in Photoshop, basically. Just like,
yeah.
Yeah, I can be a foot shorter than I am, but he's
Oh, I
like,
guess I'll go a foot taller. I'll go a foot taller. He'll go a foot shorter, and we'll meet in the middle.
okay.
That looks closer than, one being a tall twin, the other being short. You look like twins now, but you don't look young.
All right.
You
We
look
got it.
young,
We
but
pretty
you're
close.
too tall. It's weird. Anyways,
You're like adolescent now.
you ride up the elevator
Okay.
as the two twins from The Shining. Jay, this is very off-putting, but it's a nice distraction. Felipe is just sort of sitting in the corner. He found a yo-yo
Oh.
Where?
inside,
where?
like one of the.
Elevator?
I mean, you can
That's like
ask
the
him.
most likely thing to be a trap.
Felipe, where did you find that yo-yo?
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Well, what if the puppets had it?
Oh my God, Felipe, I have an idea. Can you please do something for me?
I might be able to do some tricks. I'm pretty dexterous.
I really just want you to like flip the yo-yo out and go, ooh, I'm gonna kick your ass. I saw a guy do it before. It was really funny.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna walk the dog, and he. Oh, I gotta roll for it. Actually, hold on.
While he's doing this, can I do a check to see an Arcana check to maybe see if there's like currently an anguished child's soul inside the yo-yo or something? Because
You can roll Arcana.
like screaming as it rotates.
All right, baby. I rolled a natural one. It slips off my finger.
Okay, I roll a 19 as it is about to hit the ground to see if there's a soul trapped inside this yo-yo.
Oh no, you accidentally walked the cat.
Doesn't seem to
Yes.
be anything magical about the yo-yo itself, but you do still sense this sort of magical surrounding presence all around you.
Okay.
It's nothing like dangerous. It just definitely feels magical. And he slips a yo-yo. It hits his toe. This elevator ride is like, I mean, if you guys hadn't already taken a short rest before entering it, it would have been another short rest. It is
Oh
a
my
pretty
God.
long elevator ride.
Are there any buttons?
There are no buttons. It's just an automatic
You
up and
know
down
me
elevator.
too well, DM.
Hey Chip,
I slowly creak my head over to look at Jay.
do you know how to read?
I slowly creak my head up and down. I'm making the sounds with my mouth.
Yeah, I might need you to teach me sometime.
Wait, what? I snap back to myself. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, you don't remember in the tester I couldn't read? Remember that? That was
You read stuff all the time.
yeah, I used to. Now I can't. It's just it's all like a blur. It's all a fumble of nonsense now.
Okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
2.
You're fine.
That's not reading.
It's like the same thing as reading.
No, we learn how to read. What? Tell me what letter is this? A.
Eh?
Dude, Jay, you're fine. I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
No, but Goople's telling me the
Stop
letter.
being dramatic, okay? We have serious things to attend to. I look
Okay,
back
but-
at the door and I snap back into the little girl.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. He like puts a finger into one of his wounds. He starts writing with his own blood on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna write.
Jesus.
He
What the
writes. He writes something. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and
Blood.
make just a basic intelligence check.
13.
It looks like it says Yag. So you can
Yeah.
tell that there are letters, but you just they seem to be scrambling themselves and not forming a real word. No, bro, I wrote J.
Oh, okay. you said Yog, and I was like, did I read it backwards or something? Did he write
Yog.
gay on the wall in his blood?
I was I was trying to throw you off. No, it's not dog, it's J, man. Ugh.
Can I take some of Felipe's blood and try and write like red rum or something in reverse and see if she? Okay, you read backwards. Figure out trick.
Gooblek, his writing is still scrambling themselves and forming a word that is not when he's writing.
Oh my God! Can I? Okay, I do the thing from Harry Potter. I write Voldemort and then it rearranges in Tom Riddle, and it's crazy. It's like holy shit.
This elevator ride, you get the sense of how fast it was moving as it's coming to a stop, and you can feel that sort of inertia or force slow down, and they sort of open up, and you guys step in to a new chamber with smells like very chemical in nature, and you look around, you see oil burners, a little bit of some shattered glass on the floor in the distance near to some sort of a workstation. But what really catches your eye is on the right side of this sort of rectangular chamber are these tanks or vats with this glowing purple liquid inside, and there's a row of them, maybe 10 or so that you count just from exiting the elevator.
You think we're gonna find that other intern?
We find the other intern and we find the doctor.
I don't know what's more preferable at this point.
Whatever gets us Pretzel back.
That blue sort of sprite just zooms past all of these vats and down into at the end of this rectangular room.
I'm just gonna follow Chip and Jay, but I wanted to know if I could walk over to one of the vats and sort of press my face against it, and my face fully smushes into forms like flatly. But I'd just like to see what's inside.
At first, it seems to be just foggy purple liquid that is similar in hue to Gooblek's color. And as you go and
Yeah.
you push your face up against one of the vats, a face comes out of the goo and meets yours, and it's the exact same face of the puppeteer you just fought.
Oh
And it jump scares you. You feel scared immediately.
no! Oh no! Five Nights at Freddy. Okay.
And as you see that, Gooblek, you look and you can tell that all of the other vats are filled with the exact same perfect clone.
I'm going to gesture over at them to put their face against the glass.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll slowly like press my face against the glass. Yeah.
Jump scare warning!
Oh
Yeah.
no! Five Nights at Freddy's!
Jump scare warning at this timestamp.
Sorry, that just kind of
Who's Freddy?
pulled itself out of me. I don't know why I said that.
Dude, you are descending into madness. You just say shit. You, Jay, just with passive perception and inspecting these vats, you can see that they're all there's tubes on the top of each of these tanks that all meet in the middle, where that sort of workbench or control panel is stationed a little bit further into the chamber.
Should we destroy these?
Gublek think maybe good idea.
Wait, destroy that? Hold on, why?
Well, you saw what was in there. How many of these things are there? I mean,
Jay, who cares?
Gublek care, and Gublek, your dog. You
Then
love.
Gublek can do that.
Okay. Gublek runs over to the control panel.
Gublek-
What do I see?
Yeah, you see two LCD screens that are just static, very small, and below them are two unlabeled buttons. One glows green and the other one glows red.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I turn back to Chip and Jay, put my hands, one hand each over the red button and one over the green button. Okay, I push.
what?
Sure, whatever.
Wait, what? No.
And then he hits just both, I guess.
Roll sleight of hand to see if you hit both exactly at the same time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
25.
You hit both at the same time, perfect unison, and then everything, like nothing registers as an action.
Okay.
Felipe is gonna slap the hell out of Chip. He goes, "Psh, get all yourself, man.
Felipe, fuck off.
We're in this together."
Okay?
You don't even feel it. It feels like a wet, like one of the little sticky things from the arcade.
What the fuck is your problem, Felipe?
Look, I'm just trying to bring you back into reality, man.
I'm in reality.
You were talking
Can we
about
just
Five Nights at
focus,
Freddy's, bro.
Please?
You focus, man.
I don't think this is that hard to figure out, but if there's more of these guys, that means that what's happening to us can happen to other people. So we should get rid of them. My thought process, right, Gublek, is that red usually means bad, and bad for them is good for us. So I think we press the red
Whoa.
button.
But wait, what if that's what I want you to think?
Oh, yes. That's exactly what Gublek hoped for.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Felipe. But what if they wanted us to think that, so they made it the red one anyways?
Gublek starts like sweating. He's like looking between them.
I'd like to walk over behind Gublek and push the red button. Here, I'll just press a button and we can get it over with.
Connie just sent us a meme in the chat. Is that like two red buttons and the guy's just sweating?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
And out there, you start to hear sort of steam, gears whirring, some electrical noises as it's just, and there's like something pumping in the tubes that are all connected to the center console, and the vats
That
all
feels bad.
start to bubble inside. You can hear this sort of like boiling sound coming within.
See, nothing happened.
Can I go over and look at what's happening inside the vats as they're boiling?
Okay, you look over. Go ahead and roll just a perception check. It's harder to see through because of the boiling.
Okay, I'm just this is either they're all dying or they're all forming. Oh my god, 24. I'm rolling really good today.
Damn.
You can see the face still emotionless, very stoic of the puppeteer as this sort of viscous liquid inside is bubbling, and then almost like it's like consuming this this face, and you swear you see just a small smirk before it disappears.
Oh no, Control Z.
The bubbling and the sort of machine sounds stop, and all the vats clear of that foggy sort of surface to hide what's in it and become very clear liquid. And there's nothing inside any of them.
Mission accomplished. We did it, I think.
Okay.
Where can we? Is there anywhere to go from here?
Yeah, at the end of this rectangular room is just the blue sprite and another door.
Can I stare at the sprite and try and determine whether or not that was the button it wanted us to push, or if it has any particular feelings one way or the other about what just happened?
It wasn't hanging around the button, so there is
Okay.
no roll for that. It was not involved.
Gotcha.
I think that takes care of that, man. Whew. So you guys go to the next door, and once again opens automatically as you get close to it. And there is a small sort of incline, some steel steps that lead into this transitional hallway into another chamber. While it still seems to be a part of this factory, it's filled with rummaged through and destroyed bits of wooden shelves that seem to have held books that are sort of scattered among the floor. Some are destroyed, some are burnt, some are ripped through the pages, others are fully intact. You also notice that on the wall, there's this sort of flickering image where the steel reveals more of a stone wall, as if there is an illusion covering the true interior of this room. And in the corner, through these sort of broken bits of what maybe was a library, is a broken stand-up mirror, very ornate, and is emanating this lingering arcane glow.
Did
Is
we
this
come
like-
here through it? We came
Yeah, I
here
was
through
gonna
a mirror,
say,
didn't we?
didn't-
Yeah, we did.
Is this like a mirror that we would see in the Hall of Mirrors?
No, this
That we
is
came
more.
here
The mirrors in the Hall of Illusions were like wall mirrors, just straight up reflective walls that you would walk past, you know, in like a mirror maze. This is more like a vanity stand-up mirror that is broken, but it still has like a faint arcane glow around it. And it's just in the same corner where there is a second exit to this chamber. It's just another walk, a pathway, basically, at the end.
I'll go over and look
Alright.
at the mirror. I'd like to
Yeah, you-
inspect the pieces, see if there's anything like interesting about them and maybe magical about them.
You sort of, I mean, you accidentally step on bits of the broken glass on the floor, and it isn't easily shattered or anything like that. It's not easily broken, and you just see your own broken reflection in the mirror.
I'm trying to figure out if I do an age-old confiction move and touch it.
Oh, dude, you gotta pull out an age-old
Gotta touch
confiction
it.
move.
Gotta touch it.
Surely touch it. Surely. Okay, hang on. Before you touch it, I do something I want to do. Are there any remaining books in the room by chance?
There are some, but not a lot.
Okay, I try and what's like the youngest book I can find, because I want to reteach Jay how to read. So I'm looking for like the youngest, like Magic Treehouse, maybe even younger than Magic Treehouse. Like if you give a mouse a cookie kind of thing. If you give Gooblek a blood.
There are a lot of books that are sort of destroyed, and there are a few that aren't. It's easy enough to find one that is still intact enough to read. And you pick it up, and it's this leather-bound book that is sort of a royal blue in color. And the cover of it is Tide Strider Travelogue number 57.
What is perfect? Okay, I just like absorb it into my body. I just like suck it into my body.
And the second book you find is called The Nameless Prince.
I guess I'll stow both of them for a later date when I can sort of talk Jay through them and see if we can get the alphabet down.
And that's pretty much all you find that is still intact and left behind.
And then I want to pick up maybe a small piece of detritus, and I want to sort of like kick it with one of my little goo legs
What is
towards
detritus?
the mirror
Oh,
to see if
waste.
it goes through the mirror. Like a little tiny rock or a little piece of rubble. I want to kick it towards the mirror to see if it goes into the mirror or just bounces off of it. Because like
Okay.
we went through one of these.
And Jay, do you touch it?
Classic. It's a classic move. I'm gonna try to identify it using Arcana and also happen to touch it at the same time.
So
Alright.
you put your hands on it, and I'm going to say the sequence of events that happens, okay?
Awesome.
You put your hand on it and roll your Arcana check. What was it?
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
So with an 8, I mean, you just notice that it's still faintly magical. And as you're looking into it, you start to see this misty aberration as soon as you touch it form around
Oh,
your face
Jesus.
like a mask. And it looks very weak. It's not quite your face. It's just like a mask around your face. And it begins to speak and it says, "Who's there?" And then Gooblek clicks a rock. And it shatters more of the
Oh,
glass
shit.
and it breaks that sort of mask around your face. And the magical glow around the mirror dissipates.
Looks like now we never know what the point of the mask is.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there was
That's
a
a good
guy
one.
in there. Oh.
Damn, it was really my goal to give him an out, like in case it went through so he wouldn't get sucked in. So I like that I really royally fucked that one, guys. Oops.
You could have stopped at collecting books.
No, I was like, this will be a great way so that he doesn't get in like any trouble.
The mask sort of reminds
fuck.
you of like the mirror on the wall from Shrek. Instead of it just
Dude,
being a
that was
mask.
exactly what I pictured, bro.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
Listen,
what I
god.
pictured too.
it shattered in this base, so it had to be bad for them.
What about that weird flickering wall?
Yeah, it seems to be more of like illusionary, very powerful illusionary magic that has a hold on this domain. But in this room in particular, it seems to weaken.
Okay.
Just flicker around.
Oh, what if factory not factory?
I mean, is it like flickering between something else and this?
Yeah, do you remember when we played Persona 5?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do remember that game that I've played.
Yeah, I love Persona 5. My favorite character is
Billy.
no, certainly not.
Darren?
No, my favorite character is John.
John has nothing on Billy.
all I'm like trying to say here is that while walking through the rest of the factory, it seemed very, very realistic. Like you're in a factory building, and then you walk into here, and it almost seems like this room belongs to a different building than it's trying to present itself as. And you can see that because the wall is going from very steel plates with pipes that run around it, and it flickers into like what is more stone interior castle-like.
Why would they want to disguise this place?
Maybe they want us to think it's something it's not?
Maybe it's not all about us, man. I don't know.
Like, I don't know, who would want to live in like a stone castle? It's gross.
Maybe the
Imagine all the mold.
person Cass, former employer, talk about.
Yeah. Celestine.
Kublai, remember. Kublai, take note.
He said he had the whatever guy, the doctor or whatever has cast his friend Celestine, like
Yes.
held
What if
hostage
his-
or something.
What if it's Celestine Castle, but doctor rent but no pay? Ooh. The
Oh my
market's
God.
scary.
He's a
Market's
fucking
scary.
squatter, dude.
This is the worst guy ever. You can't just squat. We don't have
It's
those
like-
kind of laws here. This is
it's like
this
a-
is mana.
It's
Mana?
like, yeah. Fuck no. This is the
bad.
Feywild, but
I forgot how to
Remember?
read. Oh yeah, you're right. This is the Feywild.
Maybe after we get Pretzel back and get Gillian back, we can do a little eviction.
who's holding Pretzel?
They would not have given it to Gublak. That's all I know.
Be like cradling Pretzel.
Well, in those moments, coincidentally, as Chip mentions Pretzel's name, you feel a squirming, like a wiggling in your hands or wherever you're holding Pretzel's plushie. A few of the tentacles that were once plushy form have returned to their original form and are just squirming around.
That's
my-
like horrifying.
oh my God, do we
The
need
head
water?
is
the head is still in plushy form,
Oh
but
my
some of the legs
God.
have been released.
I looked at Chip. Are his arms still puppety?
Oh
Chips.
yeah, you've had that this whole fucking time, bro.
No way, I'm still a puppet, bro.
What the shit?
Chip, at the moment, it's just his fingers.
Oh, it's like his fingers are meat finger. That's like, oh my god.
He has
okay.
puppet fingers.
Oh, he has puppet fingers.
Oh god. Okay, wait. She's coming back. I think.
What? Oh, okay.
Do we need water or something? Do we need water?
We have the little ball, right?
We do. Yeah. But what if she like drowns? Her head isn't not plushy
She's
anymore.
not gonna drown. Plushies can't drown.
I don't know how plushies work. I don't know.
One way to find out.
The tank is empty.
Oh, it's
Like-
empty? I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gublak have under control! And you see as Gublak starts to like pulsate and sort of like writhe, and you see like...
Hey man, are you
And
okay?
he's like pulsate. It's like in a cartoon where they go down the iron pipe and you see that big ball like go bop bop bop. Like in the pipe deforming it, you see like that ball starting at the base of his body, working up. And this is my terrible, awful flavor for the alchemy jug he has inside of him.
Oh, gross.
He begins spewing out. And so he still looks like the child from The Shining. So you see as the child from The Shining unhinges her jaw
about that.
and starts spewing out 12 gallons of salt water.
Okay.
I'll hold the little ball open. Okay, just
All
get
right.
a little bit in here. Oh,
The room
Oh,
is
that's-
very wet.
Don't worry, DM. I can go full circle and do the sounds on that as well.
God damn it.
Oh, there's so much.
No, it's enough. We have enough.
It's
we
enough.
have
It's enough. Stop.
You can stop.
It's 12
Stop,
gallons.
please.
You see, Gublak tries to stop, but he's really just changing like the nozzle pattern, like you went on a hose, so it goes from like jet to like cone to like shower, and it's
He's
just fucking like spewing over
spraying
everyone.
us.
Bro, 12 gallons. So, all right. So the floor is soaked. And you guys get...
Okay. Also, just for Chip here, I missed the tank with every single spray. I fully missed the tank. Everything.
Okay.
It's just I soak
Okay, how
everyone.
much did we get?
Oh, we gotta. I hold it up, and there's like a little bit of water in there.
There's like one drop.
Seriously, go black.
How?
No, you fill it up. You fill it up, dude. It's full.
No, it's
No,
not.
no,
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 it's
no, no.
not.
Okay,
No, it's
all
not.
right.
Here, I'm trying to scoop it up off the floor, but it's like not coming up. Here, Jay, hold this.
Okay. I grab it.
I would like to pull out Gillian's sword. I hold the sword out towards the water. I'm going to cast Shape Water. I'm going to try and move it. I'm moving the sword, and a little bit of water comes up. Oh, okay. Look, I'm doing it. All right,
Yay, okay,
come on.
you do it.
Open it up.
Do magic now.
Open it
Okay,
up.
okay. It's open.
I put all the water, I fill it up. Whoa, this sword is awesome.
How'd you do that?
It's a sword.
Oh yeah, sword.
I gotta do that.
Okay, can you? We need a little more, Felipe.
You need wait, what? You need a little bit more water?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
need a little more.
yeah.
I pour a little bit out. Yeah, we need a little bit more water, Felipe. If you can do that, just go ahead.
It's
Wait, how do we know this? I can't. Listen. How do we know that this water's safe, huh? How do we know this water's safe?
Goobleck just smiles.
Goobleck just threw it up. It's obviously safe.
I tell you what. Look, Goobleck, I love you, man, but here, check this out, all right? You rub my hands together, and I grab Felipe, he watches, he grabs the tank, and it just,
Okay.
he's gonna purify food and water, basically. And so even if it had it, it didn't. It is rendered free of poison.
Does it turn? It's salt water right now. Does it turn to fresh water?
That's awesome.
I mean, poison and disease, so no, it's still salt water.
Okay.
But it's sort of, you can tell it's a little murky at first because it came out of Goobleck.
Bro.
He's got like little pieces of goop.
There's a little bit of poison in there.
What the shit? What the hell?
There's little
And,
little fucking purple gunkies in there.
Bro, it's like a little lava lamp.
A
Yeah.
little
the
bit of
gunk out.
poison.
Here.
And then
Yeah.
and then it just sort of clears up magically. Whew, all the day's work, baby. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's put Pretzel in and go.
You put the squirming plushie into the little tank, and
Mortifying.
the tentacles sort of like suction cup onto the sides for a second, and then there's a bit of a calmness that rushes over Plushy Pretzel, and they are still, but they are still half plushy.
I'm gonna strap her around my hip, like how Gillian used to have. I'm gonna have her strapped around my hip.
Aw. I have this little fucking reversible octopus thing. I picture it as when she gets in the tank, she reverses so it's happy. She's been like angry this whole time.
I'd like to go through
Yeah.
the door.
Yes, me
Okay,
too.
I'm ready to go.
I think I'm ready to get out of here now. Yeah.
I pull out the Nameless Prince book and I do a very quick skim for perhaps a cool note or a particular line that the DM put in there that's incredibly important to the relevant situation so that I don't forget later. Otherwise, I just skim it and put it back in myself.
No. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
Roll.
Okay.
I forget what the roll. I don't know what the roll is. How much you retain? Maybe just intelligence. There's a roll for how much you get when you read something.
Yeah, sure, I can just roll intelligence. I have a +1 to I rolled a 19 +1, baby. That is a 20. I
Whoa,
speed
whoa.
read.
You consume
Holy
the book.
shit.
So with the good roll that you got, but the fact that you're sort of skimming, I'll give you just
Yes.
a brief sort of overview of what the book is about, but not too much detail. You gather that this book is about a prince of sorts, or a self-proclaimed prince, but mostly just an entity born in the abyss who quickly became obsessed with the idea of spreading corruption in a world that was mostly peace. To learn about the sort of inhabitants of this world, it sort of ends in this chaotic and tragic way where essentially the entire world falls to corruption, and this evil entity destroys this race of living creatures, and goes on to continue to basically consume more worlds by spreading its corruption from the abyss, like a parasite.
Well, that's a lot of lore for my stupid little guy. Shit.
It seems like a very
All
scary
right.
story to Goobleck.
Yeah, no, it would just be a scary story to him. Okay, he definitely would not realize some of the immediate, contextual pieces from our fucking adventure. Oh, it's so scary. No, we're not relevant at all.
Puts it back in your body. All right.
Goobleck Shore will never come up.
I'm assuming you guys, unless you say otherwise, follow the blue sprite out of this
Yeah.
Yep.
chamber.
Yes.
And exiting this room, you sort of walk through another string of dull rooms that are mostly overtaken by this illusionary factory, but nothing jumps out as you as being worth spending time on as you follow this blue sprite. And eventually you find yourselves at another elevator in similar nature that leads even higher up.
You think we could take all of them and go all the way up?
Yeah. Let's do it. You think
Okay.
maybe we could like make this one go higher than it's supposed to?
Maybe if we like all jump at the same time while it's going up?
Man, you guys gotta relax, bro.
Or wait, is that how it works?
I feel like
No,
that's
no. It's like when
danger-
it's going down, you have to jump. I mean, let's just go.
No, Jay. Jay make cool invention. Jay make rockets. Send us to sky.
Can you do that?
Can I do that?
It's a rocket.
Gooblik, how do you know that?
Kublek, shit. Okay, Kublek very quickly steals Jay's blood. Okay, now it makes sense.
All right, I'll get into the elevator.
Wait a second, yeah, you guys all walk into the elevator, and as you do, Felipe says, "Wait a second, Gooblik, can you read my memories?
Oh no, Kublek been exposed.
What have you seen?"
No, don't worry.
Gublek spent the
Gublek.
most time on fucking Felipe. So what has he seen?
Not much to see. Not that you are only a week old. Not that Gublek know that. Whoa. Isn't he only like 3 fucking days old or something? I swear to God, we met him
Felipe?
and he said he was 3 days old.
Felipe is like
yes.
3 days old, yeah.
Does that ever change? Like when a new day comes, does he become a day older, or is he always
You're
just
not
3 days?
you're not sure how many, if any days have passed at all from
Yeah,
when you
that's
entered
fair.
the Feywild.
if it's canon that when I take someone's blood, I can see their memories. Can I recall how Felipe was brought into this world?
That's a great question.
Wait, are you canonically reading people's memories? Hold on.
Well, if I'm taking their blood and I know things, which was initially just my excuse in case I fucked up and said something that I shouldn't know as Gublek.
Okay, I'll say.
Will you
look,
let me make a history check to
As the
see
elevator-
how Felipe was brought
as-
into this world?
as this elevator is ascending,
Yes.
you can make a history check.
This will be very funny.
Very
I'm
high roll. It has to be very
excited.
high.
I'm very excited. And if this is like actually something fucking crazy, you should just have them take their headphones off. All right, here we go. Fuck, 4, shit.
Nothing. You got nothing. All right, the elevator
mystery
continues to
remains.
rise. You're searching through the
mystery
memories,
remains.
but it is just kind of weird, sort of things you wish you didn't see Felipe doing.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay, give me like what? Like what?
Well, he's been a tour guide for the last 3 days around the city. And you're not sure how that happened.
No.
A lot of the memories you get from Felipe, he's walking around the city, helping people out, guiding them around, but he's only been alive for 3 days apparently.
Dude, I like the idea that Gublek looks at Felipe and tries to like go through his memories, and Chip and Jay just immediately say Gublek's like eyes and mouth start like drooping down. He's like his face is melting. He's trying to comprehend it. And I guess I want to see if we can jump up at the top to make the elevator go higher.
Yeah.
Because Chip said it's a good idea.
I'm going to tell you guys right now that nothing really happens. Actually, you find it hard to jump in the elevator just because of how
Oh,
fast
it's
it
moving that
rises.
fast. Damn.
That doesn't even make
Inertia
sense.
would be crazy.
No,
That does
hang on.
make
But,
sense.
is it just like constantly accelerating? Or
Yeah.
because like once we're at the same speed, I don't know. Gublek doesn't know how physics work. Gublek comes on the ground. He comes on the ground.
He what's on the ground?
I meant to say that he like spreads out on the ground.
When you're on a
like
train-
a goo, but instead I just said he comes on the ground. All right, yeah, we go in the elevator. Gublek comes everywhere, dude. Fuck.
You can definitely feel the train moving when you're in the train. It's going really fast, right?
Yeah.
That's how it feels like with vertically. If you jumped when it was coming to a stop, things might get catastrophic. I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
I
I
do
would
that.
like to do that. I would like to do that as well.
Okay, both of you roll dexterity saving throws.
All right, sick.
Oh my God, it's gonna be so much damage.
Oh shit, I got a 13.
I got a 12.
Well, do I need to say, am I like a casualty in this? Do I need to roll it too?
No, you're good.
No,
Unless you
she
jump.
should have
Do you
to
want to
roll a
jump?
dex save
She
to
doesn't
dodge our
jump.
ricochet
I make
bodies.
her jump.
Yeah, I jump. Yeah.
Okay, roll a dex save.
Yeah, 13.
All right, you all failed. DC
We
was
all
14.
fucking-
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh no, we all failed! Shit.
You all take 20 points of bludgeoning damage and you
Oh
smack
my
your heads. Smack your fucking heads at the top of this elevator. And
20 points?
when you open your eyes, you swear
Oh!
that you're dying because it's just this bright white light that is just peeking through the doors as they open. And as
we
your
made it to heaven!
Oh, my head.
as your vision starts to come clearer, you notice that what you're looking out to is not this bright white light, not heaven, but an environment of jungle-like trees and this very warm, humid feel. And you step out, very dazed, and Felipe is like, "Man, you guys are stupid. What the fuck, a jungle?" And you're inside. Even though you look around and it feels and looks like you're in this sudden magical, or not magical, but this sudden tropical jungle, you can still look up and notice that there are multiple suns They don't seem to be suns.
Oh.
They're actually just ceiling lights, and you can tell that you guys just walked out of this giant tree that is opening up like doors and then closes behind you as you walk
that's
out.
cool.
So it feels like
I'm
an
not a-
authentic jungle indoors.
I don't think there's gonna be anything good in here.
We died and went to jungle heaven.
Do you think that tigers and lions go to heaven?
Probably.
Dogs go to heaven.
forget
What
bears.
about cats?
Yeah, but
There's
do
no
you think
bears
there's
in the
bears?
jungle, Felipe.
Do you think there's bears in this jungle?
Tigers, the lions, bears. Oh,
Damn. I don't know why I was just gonna ask, can I roll for a bear to be in the jungle? I don't even know what that fucking means.
You actually hear in the
Oh, shit.
distance,
Jungle bear. Okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
those
you.
bears.
Here,
and then right after you hear like a tiger's roar.
is there a path
God, bears.
that is leading somewhere, or
There does not seem to be any path in a moment.
Oh.
okay?
Okay.
Here, let's
Chip,
just.
How survive in jungle? You show me.
I never learned.
Well, I don't know if we're in a real jungle. It could be the same thing that was happening.
How survive
there.
in fake jungle?
Maybe we make a fake shelter.
I think no.
Or
We
just-
just walk in a straight line. Okay. Chip, you have a sword. You cut through all
Sure.
the leaves and stuff.
I want to try and cut into one of the leaves and vines.
Just whatever's blocking our way.
Well,
This is a jungle,
how
not
you're walking
foliage.
through the jungle with the machete and it's all humid and there are flies.
Yeah. You
And I'm sweaty and I'm cutting through.
Okay, yeah.
I like
I
to
guess
think that it's
we'll-
like not necessary at all, but you're like
Yes,
doing
not.
it.
Well,
anyway.
I
It's like
guess
a-
just roll survival check if you want to, just how well you cut through and lead the way. You're just leading the way.
Yeah, I'm leading the way.
The blue sprite is still around and is basically flying right in front of you.
14.
Oh.
Start walking through this jungle,
Can I,
striking the leaves.
Can Gublek absorb a little bit of a corner of a plant, and then use disguise self to turn into like a fucking Fortnite bush and like stay, like kind of hang behind a little, so that if something happens, he can like jump out. So he like
disguise self is a
reaches out a
Fortnite
little
bush.
tentacle, a little tentacle to the leaf, and it kind of dissolves, and he goes, "Whoa, green!" And then he just like turns into like a fucking like plant, like a Gmod. Like a Gmod prop hunt plant. It's just like behind these guys.
Okay. You can't actually turn into a with disguise self like a.
I
fucking-
actually
what's it called?
can, because Gublek can reshape all of his limbs in any way he wants. So I retract all my limbs, extend an arm upwards, and then assume a plant disguise. I can actually become a limbless blob and disguise myself as anything. So I become a plant.
I don't notice that it's Gublek. I cut it.
Oh shit, man.
I turn around. Hey, where did Gublek go? Gublek!
Bam.
Good
Bam.
luck.
All right.
right, he said it, not me.
Roll to hit, you fucking dick.
Wait, we gotta do this?
You
Okay.
can jump
Okay.
in the fucking elevator,
Got-
asshole.
That's a 23. I'm
yeah,
looking
it's a
for him.
23 fucking hits,
You're looking
bro.
for him with
Sure.
your sword.
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
23 hits. Roll
Oh
damage.
my god, max damage is 9.
All right, sick, man. I take 9 damage and you cut Gublek head off and he dies.
Cut it
You're
off.
wrong.
Does it fall down and look like Gublek, or is it? Am I just cutting through?
You cut the leaf off the plant and it hits the ground and then reforms into Gublek. It screams and then like inverts and disappears and withers away.
Gublek, oh,
and you
I'm sorry. Hey,
and you now
okay?
think that you've killed Gublek. You think that
No!
you fucking killed Gublek, and I'm gonna stay as a plant behind you.
Gublek!
He goes, I trusted you. Why? No, it hurt. And then he just dies.
Chip, what have you done? You
I
black.
didn't. I just meant to. I was just looking for him. I didn't know he was a plant. How was I supposed to know he was a plant?
I don't
Gublek,
know.
I'm sorry.
Why was he a plant?
I pick up the little goo bit.
Chip, I'm fading.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, it's okay,
I see
buddy.
real heaven. I'm taking the
It's okay,
elevator
it's okay,
to
it's
real
okay.
heaven.
You're okay.
Help. Why, Chip?
I didn't mean to, buddy. I promise.
What is going on?
I don't know. I'd like to insight check a Goobluck. Is he actually dying?
Okay, what should I roll? Stealth or deception? I'm gonna roll stealth.
God.
15.
I'm gonna roll stealth. Okay, all right. I'm gonna roll stealth. I got fucking 23.
You killed him.
Yeah, you think he's dead? You don't think he's fucking
Chip
dead?
Goobluck is dying. You stabbed him.
Dude, this isn't even a D&D podcast anymore. It's just a roleplay podcast, and it has nothing to do with the campaign or anything. It's just
All right,
it's just
I'm
a.
sorry, DM. I'm sorry, DM.
Everybody, as you're walking, what's the marching order, and how close are you guys
I'll
to each
walk
other?
first. I am leading us through, and I'm following the blue thing where it's leading us.
I second.
Gublek would be last behind Felipe, still as a plant moving through the brush.
All right, I just did
Hey,
a
let's
roll
just
for
say,
the
and
sprite.
he's got a real sprig in his step. Oh!
Okay,
that's
Chip,
funny.
Jay, Felipe roll dexterity
This
saving
stupid
throw
fucking
with disadvantage, while Gublek, you just roll straight roll.
Well, that one's a natural 20, and that one's a 2, so I got a 9.
I got a 17 on that dex save.
Oh, you're not logged down. You got a 24.
Do we just, like, always get surprised, or is there a way to not get surprised by, like, shit like this?
Two things. You can try and do your like perception checks or investigation, check for traps.
Oh, fuck, we
I
knew
have
there was
a-
going to be a trap, too, and we still walked into it. We should just turn into the most paranoid people ever. Like,
I'm done.
and, like never
You're,
be
you're
so
hacking away the
slow.
leaves, and so even with the survival check, you're unable to notice anything before it happens. And so Chip, while Jay and Gublek see something happen to Chip, and gives you enough time to react and sort of back up and like nod following Chip's footsteps, Chip, you immediately feel this sort of snare, rope, or cord tangle around your ankles and then it lifts you up like 6 feet into the air.
Oh, okay, good. I thought it was
Very
gonna be like a
fast.
bungee pit.
Wow!
No,
Yeah,
and
I
now
thought he
Chip
was
is
gonna
just
go into Spike
hanging.
and die.
Chip is hanging in front of you guys as you all manage to. Well, hold on, I forgot to roll for Felipe. All right, natural 1, so
Okay.
definitely. So Felipe and Chip both get snared up into this rope trap.
Okay,
Oh.
Gublek's face appears out of the plant, and he looks at Chip and says, "You died."
Help me!
Didn't see those?
sucks!
Okay, DM, I'd like to cut him down just because I want to see how he's going to do this in his face cam.
Oh,
He's going to
can you
jump
get me
up in
down
his
from
face.
here?
I want to extend a leaf and basically sharpen the leaf and try and slash through the snare with Chip. Since I have like a 10-foot reach and I
blood
can
is-
make my attack slashing damage.
The blood
So,
is
I mean, I
rushing
guess
to
I'll
my
try
head.
and-
I can't breathe.
I'm gonna try and cut him down. I'm gonna try and
You
cut
can
him down.
survive a little bit longer than that.
I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna
No,
pass
come
out.
on. It's literally been
gonna
10
pass out.
seconds.
I'm gonna start peeing myself.
What
Are
the
you just
Okay,
cutting him?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold my attack until he pees himself, and then I'll cut him down.
Are you just cutting him down? What about me?
I don't know. I see how it worked first, and then I do.
Oh, he said
he
he's
dead?
dead. He's dead.
He's
All right,
dead.
okay. Seeing that Chip has died, I'm gonna cut Felipe down instead.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay, cool. Does a 20 hit the snare?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna do 14 slashing damage because I can pick the damage. So I kind of make a little razor leaf thing.
Okay, you successfully cut the snare, and then you feel something
shit.
wrap around your ankles and lift you up 6 feet into the air. Except
Me?
this time, there is no rope or cord that is visible.
What?
So Felipe drops and you rise up. Oh
Hey,
shit!
Gublek, how are you doing that?
Hey, Gublek.
Not.
How's it? Gublek, how's it? How's it hanging?
Oh, that's really good. Chip, you're funnier when you're upside
What's
down.
going on?
You
Hey,
should
can you
do
get
this more
down?
often.
Thank you. Nope.
Should I use the same leaf? What do I do?
Just cut me down, man. I don't know.
Jay, shoot the rope! Shoot the rope!
No, you shoot the rope. Here, I'll teach you.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me the gun. I'm adding the gun to my inventory.
I'm gonna teach Felipe how to shoot right now.
All right.
Okay, so you gotta make sure it's square. Keep your shoulders squared,
Okay.
and you line up this little mark right up where you
Uh-huh.
want to shoot. Okay,
All right. I'm
and
aiming
then
for
when
his
you're
toes.
ready, not for the you want to shoot the rope.
Shoot his
toes.
foot off? You want me to shoot Chip's
No,
foot
not
off?
his foot, not his foot. No, you don't. The rope.
For the rope. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then when you're ready, when you think you've got the shot,
Oh, you hear the fucking gunshot go, and it's so loud. And Chip, you feel the rope immediately snap and let go, and then Felipe rises 10 feet up into
this
the
is
air.
the worst fucking.
Ah, help me! Help me! So holding the gun.
okay, it's exactly as I thought, Chip.
Okay, I'm going to roll
Hold
an
on.
investigation check for traps. And then I'm gonna cut somebody down.
Dude, I think there's traps.
Bisley, you can't check for traps. You've already checked. You've already triggered the goddamn trap.
I just want to check for another one, man.
Okay, okay. Hey, how about this, Bisley? Roll and check for traps real quick. I think I can tell. I think I can actually tell you based on your roll.
It's a 7. Natural
You got
1,
a 7?
actually.
Okay, with a 7, you can natural 1. All right, you think there might be a trap?
I think there might be a trap.
I think there's a
Chip.
trap, man.
Hold on,
Chip,
guys.
it's
I'm starting to
exactly
think
as I
there's a
thought.
trap.
Really? You're just figuring that out right now.
Sorry, there's a
Quick,
lot of
Jay.
blood in my head right now.
Jay, shoot me down, Jay.
Okay.
Help me, Jay.
I think there's something magical about these ropes. I'd like to make an Arcana check, if that's okay with you. Are
All
you
right.
okay?
All right, roll the Arcana check.
19.
I just think it's weird that you asked, like, Jay, but because, like, I can
Yeah.
help too.
Okay, you help me.
Okay, I cut it.
There is nothing to cut.
There's something cut. Yeah.
I cut where
Oh,
something
shit.
might be.
Oh shit.
Jay, you first. You roll the Arcana check. You are looking around. You can sense that there is a magical device nearby in like the tall grass, or I guess not tall grass, but like in one of the bushes, like or the very like thick leaves that that Gublek grabbed one of to use as like a swiper thing or a weapon, and it's like. It looks like a snare trap, but it's just like a device that is shooting some sort of magical, invisible line to hold up anyone who attacks the original snare trap.
Okay. Hey, Chip, come here.
I'm trying to swing at nothing where
Chip, you can't.
Gublek is.
It's magic.
No, it's okay. We cut out middleman. I'm just gonna grab him. I'm just gonna grab my sword. I'm gonna try and ensnare Chip also.
Okay.
Ah!
You grapple Chip.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him. All right, I want him to be up here with me.
Jay's face is firmly in her palm. Hey, I'm gonna try to fucking break this magical object, I guess.
All right, how are you doing that?
I have smash browns. I'm gonna eat a smash brown and try to crush it with my
Yo,
bare hands.
All right.
we're finally using
right, go for it.
him. Let's go.
All right, eat your smash brown and just hit that shit.
Okay. I rolled a 6. Do I need to roll to hit this thing?
Oh yeah, so you hit.
I rolled 1 damage.
You try and smash this device, and it doesn't break immediately because obviously they're still sort of ensnared up there. And once you do that, you look up, and just behind the device that you've picked up and tried to smash, you see 2
Oh
little
no.
beady eyes, and then you see 4 and
Guys,
6, and
Guys.
they come into
Oh,
view, and you
fuck.
see these small little terrifying creatures with the body of a goat, the legs of a spider, and they're tiny. And it's the head of a squirrel. It opens its mouth
no,
and
it's gonna
speaks.
speak to me.
And it says,
Give it up, you're surrounded.
Oh Jesus Christ!
and all of you now see like the leaves and stuff just sort of like deflate as if they were using them for fake cover. And you're surrounded by almost 100 of these abomination amalgamation little tiny creatures, all with the squirrel head, goat body, spider legs, and these little crab arms. And they're all just sort of snapping away at you, and you're just all
Hey.
surrounded by it.
Okay, so at the start of the session, Grizzly asked us, "Hey, do you guys have any? What's like a funny like animal hybrid, guys? Like, what's like a cool thing I could do?" And fucking Conda Fiction was like, "Yeah, let's put a fucking goat, squirrel, freak thing on a spider. I'm sure that will come to bite us in the ass."
You hear them start chanting,
Food, 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 food.
Not food, not food, not food.
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast a thunder wave on the magical object
Thunderwave on the magical object.
at 3rd level. Yeah, I do 24 damage to this magical snare trap.
What's the save on that?
Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
Okay, so a fair group of them get blown back and killed, and with that, the device also breaks, which releases Chip and Gublek, and they fall to the ground. And
Oh, thank God! I'm sick of doing visual bits on this podcast for the last 20 minutes.
at this moment, I just need you guys all to roll initiative.
All right, I got an 8.
I got a
It's like
25.
100 of them.
There's a lot.
We're just gonna die.
We're gonna
man.
have to run.
This is all your fault, Connie. Like, there's
What do you-
literally
what do
no
you
one else to
mean?
blame.
No, like I blame you, like totally,
This
like,
is literally all
I'm the
your
one who
fault.
stepped into the traps.
Like fully,
okay?
like fully
I'm the
blame
only
you.
one who wasn't upside down. I'm the
like
only one thinking
fully
straight
blame you,
here.
like the whole.
What would you
way.
do without me, huh?
Prosper
You think you're all that just because your
and a bag
your
of
blood
chips,
is in your
baby.
brain?
Come at me, Bisley
Whoa.
Channel.
So these things I just decided are called squitter goats.
Squitter goats.
First up, Chip, you immediately fall to the ground after being ensnared by this magical snare. And what are you doing?
Jay looks at you and says, "Run."
Run. Okay, and I run.
Hey, have you ever purchased anything online? Me? Don't even talk to me about it. You don't want to see my bank account. But it could be worse if I didn't have today's sponsor, Honey. Honey is the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. How often when you're out shopping on the internet, do you go out to the checkout and you're like, I don't actually have a promo code for this. I could be saving some good money. Well, Honey helps you do that. Hell, every time I'm online buying electronics for my computer, I've probably saved hundreds of dollars at this point. And the best part, it's so easy to use. Just a little pop-up in the corner of your display and boom, bam, lippity bam, you saved $10. And get this, your man here just bought a new iPhone and guess what? Honey works on that too. It's crazy. So if you don't already have Honey, you could be missing out on savings. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the show. I use it all the time, so it's easy to recommend. So go get Honey today for free at joinhoney.com/JRWI. That was joinhoney.com/JRWI. And thank you again to Honey for sponsoring this episode.
All right, what do you
Is there a direction that the orb is headed?
the Sprite.
Oh,
the Sprite
that's a good
immediately-
question.
As soon as you drop, I guess in a panic, it just sort of bolts in one direction, like basically straight on where you guys are heading, anyways.
I am going to pull out Gillian's sword and go whoosh, and just slash it, and then I'm gonna run because I have to attack for my fancy footwork.
Okay, roll a
Ooh,
hit.
that's
You're just
cool.
gonna roll to hit a group of these little squitter guts.
Yep, that's a 15.
They're gross. Yeah, dude, you hit.
Jesus
All right, bet.
Christ.
That's 8 plus sneak attack, 21, 29.
So here's the thing. All around you can see that they're like forming up and climbing on top of each other to create
Oh,
some sort of
God.
like giant beasts of them like forming and stuff. You know, you know how like when ants all get on top of each other and it's really
Yeah.
disgusting and they create like forms and stuff to like run after you with? That's what it looks like. That's
What
terrifying.
the
Anyways,
fuck kind of ants live in Texas, bro? What?
I'm talking about like
What?
horror movies and stuff. You cut through, you create a wall, and you
didn't
dart
say
through.
that.
Is that the
I
plan?
want to follow the sprite.
All right, you kill at least 27 of them, and you start
Yes!
following the sprite.
Come back here! Food!
Let's see here.
Food! Food!
All right, so you start running after you do that. Next up is going to be Jay.
I'm just gonna fall behind him, I guess. So are they in front of me like that? Still, like, do they reform after each slashes through?
Yeah, they do. They reform very quickly, so running through them is going to be opportunity attack on you, but you still can.
Oh, what if I cast the Thunder Wave on them first and killed half of the ones in front of me? In a 15-foot cube originating from in front of me.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, okay, second level Thunder Wave. DC 16 Constitution check.
I rolled natural 16. Is it half damage?
Half damage. And they don't get knocked back.
Okay, so actually, unfortunately, none of them die.
Oh, shit.
So you're still gonna have to run through. It's very, very close. Yeah, you're very close to killing them.
Yeah, you know, that's...
Individually, they're each like 10 HP, but they're sort of in clusters at the moment, so you don't do enough to kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna tackle through them. I'm gonna fucking
Okay.
shoulder check them.
So you're gonna get snipped at by the claws. That doesn't hit though, because I rolled a natural 4. So you actually just make it through without getting damaged somehow.
Yeah, there's
And you
one
start
like
following Chip
clawing
and
onto
Sprite.
my earlobe. I had to
All right.
knock it away from me.
Felipe says, "Fuck this. Fuck shit. Hey, Gooblik,
Yes?
it is your destiny to stay here and cause a distraction. Let us get away for free, okay?" He casts guidance on you and runs away. Let me see if they. Okay, so they miss Felipe. I rolled a 3.
So these things are like weak, but we're running away anyways because sheer numbers.
Ooh, yeah.
Gooblik, before it is your turn though, they are.
Uh-oh.
They
Hey,
are. They have a
am
turn.
I still a plant, by the way? I just want to, before you say that they kill me, I just want to ask.
Did you drop your plant form when you got ensnared and stuff?
I think I've just been a plant this entire time, to be honest. Because
It's up
I
to you.
hit her with my leaf, and I've just been a plant.
It's up to you.
I'd like to still be a plant, but like they've probably seen me have a face about 3 times by now.
They saw you got
and-
ensnared by the trap too.
Oh no, are they omnivores?
Meat! Meat! Meat!
No.
I'm gonna eat your nuts!
Thank God I don't have any.
A few hundred of them start chasing after Jay, Chip, and Felipe, while the other 100 are gonna try and
You hunt?
while the other few hundreds are gonna try and restrain you, like grapple you, Felipe. Not Felipe, Gooblik.
Sorry, a few hundred of them are going to try and grapple me. That's
so-
a lot. Okay,
That's your natural 19. I guess you
Okay.
can try to roll.
I'm gonna try and resist because I'm actually very good at this. I got a natural
be a
20 plus 9, 29.
Okay, so you resist only because of the natural 20.
Let's go.
Like for sure you would have gotten. Damn. All right, so you rush. You break that.
I just like deform into a puddle and like reform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I fucking grab him?
I am mystery meat.
Meat! Food!
And you it's your turn.
Gooblik in that library saw a very interesting, some interesting books in there. One of them by the Discovery Channel. One of them a book
no.
about animals. And Gublek is going to use Disguise Self. And you see, as Gublek's body forms, I'm rearranging my limbs, as Gublek forms a pseudopod on his ass that begins to morph into the tail of a snake. And then you see as 4 limbs outstretch. They look like monkey hands, all of them. They're all like hands on either side, but they're also like clawed like a wolf. And you see as his head takes form and he turns into the predator of a goat, a spider, and a what is it, a squirrel? He turns into
And a crab, yeah.
And a crab. He turns into a natural predator of every one of these species at once. And I want to try and scare the fuck out of them.
Okay. How did you know they're natural predator? Roll intimidation.
I am what you fear the most. I am your god. I actually go like a fucking shit at intimidation. Can I have advantage because I'm insane and I just did this whole thing?
I guess so, yeah.
I got a fucking 7.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll roll for them at disadvantage. Okay, so at disadvantage, they still roll higher, but I'll say, anyways, a lot of them, I'll say you get an extra turn before these hundreds catch up and start pursuing you. They're gonna be a little hesitant.
I have it's my fucking destiny. I didn't have the D4. Okay, it's 1. It goes up to an 8. That's not very helpful.
I mean, I rolled natural 10 anyways, and at disadvantage, yeah. But no, I'll say they'll be hesitant to chase after you if you continue to run. Catch up.
That would no sell the predator thing if I ran away. I'm the predator. So I've got to play the role. I've got to do what Felipe told me to. Okay. And I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start fucking eating them.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I would consume you all. Come on, strength. 27 and a 28 and a 28 to hit. I'm just going to start. I guess
they both
attacking them. Okay.
Or that hits, yeah.
This is insanity.
This is nonsense.
Let's do 24 piercing damage as I fully am going to try and consume as many as I can with 24 piercing damage.
Are you gonna skewer them?
Yeah, I fucking skewer them with my claws and shovel them into my fucking monkey mouth.
You kill about a third of them with that much damage?
Oh my god.
And you hear some of them go,
This is not the end!
It is only the beginning!
Redeem me, my brethren! Get revenge!
Insane. All right, I'm gonna try and hold them off so these guys can get away for now.
okay.
Oh my god.
They like I did say, they did split off. So there is there's a few hundred of them chasing after it and a few hundred stay behind to try.
Shit. Okay.
Because their goal is to capture you guys, essentially.
Right.
And then eat us, apparently.
Next up is going to be Chip. So for Chip, Jay, and Felipe, if you guys are running away, we're going to enter a chase sequence for you guys.
Running.
Is that cool with you?
Running.
Yes.
So in that case,
I am
you guys
fleshy and weak.
So you have 1 movement and 1 action, basically.
Okay.
And at the end of your turn, you'll have to roll a d20. You can use the dash action 3 times plus your Constitution modifier, but every use of the dash afterwards, you have to pass a DC Constitution check or gain exhaustion. And if you hit exhaustion level 5, you're going to drop.
Is there, now that they've let down all these leaves, do we see the end of the room, or is it still all jungle?
It's still a massive jungle. This room is extremely big.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, for this turn, I'm just going to dash. I'm just going to keep running.
So how many times are you going to dash? Are you going to dash any?
As many times as I can physically dash, I will.
So you can dash 6 times.
Damn.
He can also dash as a bonus action because he's a rogue.
I don't get bonus
Pretty
action
sick.
chasing.
You can choose to hide. It is an action.
I start with this.
Okay. All right. So roll a d20.
And on my next turn, I'll hide.
Roll a d20.
6.
Good to know. All right. Next up, Jay.
Are these, so they're trying to form a singular entity, right? Is that what's going on here?
The ones behind you, I'll say, are a singular entity at the moment. Yes. It looks like a very long neck lizard with 8 legs.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
So for sake of a spell such as Ensnaring Strike, would that ensnare them all?
I don't think so, but let me look at Ensnaring Strike.
But DM, it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
So actually, Ensnaring Strike is a bonus action, so you can't.
Well, it's a bonus action that I would use as an action right now, and then next round I would use.
So a large or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw, and when they are combined, they are a larger creature.
Okay.
So I'll say that yes, it can affect all of them if they fail to save.
I'm willing to take those odds. I reach down onto the ground, I grab a little seed, and I pull out a bullet casing, and I kind of shove it in there and put it in my revolver. And I'm gonna keep dashing for now. How many times can I dash again?
It's gonna be 3 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so I have +3, so 6.
So you and Chip run the same amount of distance. You end up catching up with Chip.
Yeah.
Bonus actions typically aren't allowed in chases, but since you're only doing the bonus action, I'll allow it.
Okay.
You prepare that for the next time. It's Felipe.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna keep running, and he's actually gonna try and pass you guys. What is his con again? Oh, his con's -1.
Go.
Oh god.
Yes!
I don't think he can pass you guys. And he's gonna try anyways. So
He's insane.
No, he's got this. He's got this, dude.
so
That's
he
5
can,
checks.
he can do 3 dashes minus 1.
Body of a frog,
two
heart of a
dashes.
lion. Let's go. Let's go.
So he's gonna have to do a DC. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many dashes is that? It's 2. He's gotta pass 6. So he's gotta do 5 dashes. So
Yes.
all right, that's 5 checks.
He's gonna die. That's enough to
He's
get him
gonna die
exhaustion
here,
level.
bro.
Natural
He's-
20. I'm
Oh,
gonna say that's 2
all right.
successes. Fuck it. He fails the 3rd one, gets an exhaustion point.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
boy.
Fails the 4th one, gets an exhaustion point. No.
Dude!
Oh no, we're good. It was a 2.
That's a 2. It's a 2.
And he fails. He has 3 points of exhaustion. But he manages to pass you guys.
He's
He's going to take days to recover from that fucking stunt, bro.
That will be lasting. He's been alive for 3 days.
Wait. What does he look like as he gains 3 fucking points of exhaustion, which I'm pretty sure is like 60% of the way to dying? What the fuck does he do while he's running?
It's
because
50% of the way to dying.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so like he has to roll disadvantage on all attack and saving throws, and he also has disadvantage on ability checks. He's disadvantage on basically
Does
everything.
he sprint so hard that his fucking life force decreases? What the shit?
Yeah, he's running. He's like drenched in moisture, and he looks so
Oh my
terrified,
God.
and he's just screaming, "They're gonna fucking eat me!" Ah!
I just imagine it like we're looking at a time lapse of him aging. Like he's just
He's
fucking
running.
80s.
Basically, hey, Jay, make sure to roll a d20 because your turn ended. I just rolled it for Felipe. He got a 19.
9.
Got it?
So how many of my prey is remaining?
Right. Let me see if they can restrain you again. Go ahead and run.
Are they gonna? Yeah, okay. Are they gonna try? All right, cool.
All right.
Do we lose effectiveness in
All right,
restraining
does
him?
Gotta beat a
How does
14.
an
Yep.
18?
You
does
beat
an
it that
18
time?
work?
Damn, you're so slippery.
I'm really slippery. I'm a slippery boy. I'm a slippery boy. I was born to kill you.
You killed my family!
Not all of them.
All right, take your turn.
I want to go for that one. I want to go for whichever one just said you kill my family. I want to finish. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave that one.
Oh
no. I would like to kill all the others. Okay, so did it seem like my last attack was actually effective, or does it seem like this is a very futile effort here?
You killed a third of them, so I'd say it's pretty effective.
Oh,
there's a lot.
Okay. All right,
But you
all
killed
right,
a third
I'm
of them.
gonna- yeah, fuck it, man. I guess I'll try and hold these off. So I'm gonna make my attacks as this monster.
That hits.
15, 23,
That hits.
and I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. So I'm gonna spend a goo point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make 2 more attacks. So 15, 23. This one's natural 20. Let's
That
go.
definitely hits.
And a natural 20.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit! Oh my god!
Yeah,
Holy
yeah, those
fuck!
hit, bro. And
Holy fuck!
with the natural
Holy
20, it becomes
shit.
fucking 30. Yeah, dude, that hits. But all
Oh
of those
my
hit.
god! Okay.
So
All
give me
right,
that
I'm
damage.
just gonna add all these up. 56 piercing damage, with I think like 7 of it is acid. As I just fucking harvest them all like a machine. I like turn into a beast. I'm like morphing between their predator. I lock eyes with one. I take its blood, I see what it fears most to prey upon it, I become it, and then I consume it and gain its strength. How many of them do I kill?
Okay, you eat all of them. All of them are gone. You consume every single one except for the one.
There's one fucking left. There's one left.
It says,
Bring it on, bitch!
Wow, ballsy.
Hey, can I just like do flavor? Can I just do flavor here, or is it like actually alive? And on my next turn, I need to 1v1 this code. Which one is it?
I'll say because you should probably start catching up with your friends since they're very, very far away. This is flavor.
Okay, cool. I
Spend
would
another
like
turn
to.
here and you're gonna lose them for sure.
Okay, sounds good. I open my mouth and like purple goo shoots out into that creature, and it just like consumes it from inside, and it also becomes purple. Green little eyes pop out, boop, boop, and a mouth, and it goes hee-hoo, and runs off into the woods. All right, so it becomes me, and now there's another Gooblik out there, and
Oh my God.
I'm gonna now run and I guess try and catch up.
All right. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Repopulate, son! Repopulate with Gooblik! And I'm gonna run after them. Yeah.
Okay.
So
you
I
do
can't die. I've already used my bonus action. Can't do anything else. I'm just gonna spend my.
It'll take a minute to
50
catch up.
fucking feet of movement. I have 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna
All
run
right,
after.
Chip. You're running forward through this jungle, and in front of you are a mass of trees and leaves that block the path, but you're still trying to swipe them as you run. And suddenly, as you swipe and walk through one, you become face to face, well, with the back of this large, monstrous creature who, as soon as it intersects your path, turns around. You see it's this hulking, like almost like bear tiger body that is much bigger than anything you've seen, but its head is this shark with 8 spider eyes in front of you, and it just lets out the loudest roar as soon as it sees your presence. What are you doing?
Don't fucking pet it.
I want to. I like as quickly as possible become what I think is the ideal mate for this creature. I'd like to immediately disguise myself, and
This
I'd
is
like
not
to
how
become.
disguise self works.
I'd like to become a foot taller and look like this creature, but like in a dress, but like sexy.
Yeah, I'd like to become the ideal mate.
Dude, you're gonna get.
I'd like to
have sex with
I'd like to do that and then wiggle my eyebrows like seductively.
This is the thing, okay? You cannot change the shape of your body in any form. So you're still going to look like a human.
No, hang on. You can appear 1 foot shorter or taller and thin, fat, so you can look slightly more muscular.
You can
and
change your body
You look
type.
like a shitty fucking WWE custom
Dude.
creator character.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying is
I was
if I can make myself thinner or fatter, I can give myself birthing hips to woo this creature.
You can make your hips 1 foot wider.
I will
Man.
make my hips so much wider, and there is a great curvature.
God, I hate this show.
Yeah, and it needs to have the same arrangement of lips, but I'm pretty sure you can just like have a fucking shark head or whatever.
Can I seduce it? I don't know.
Dude, I really thought you were gonna say anything else other than I'm gonna become the ideal mate.
I can't fucking
Oh
believe
my
you.
god, that's so
I
good.
hope you get fucking eaten.
This is going to be your action. You can roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
I guess with advantage because of the disguise spell.
Yeah,
He
so that
says
first,
so. Oh my god.
first
He's
one
like,
was
"No,
a
fuck this."
14, natural
guess.
20.
Oh my
That is a
fucking
31. I seduce the creature.
It looks, as soon as you cross paths with it, it looks terrifying and bloodlusted and hungry as saliva drops from its serrated shark teeth. And you do,
I yelp and blip
The
into
eyes, all the black spider-like eyes on the top of its head. As soon as you
my
switch
God.
forms, go from this dull, lifeless, fucking soulless pit of blackness as they gloss over and then sort of become these puppy dog eyes. And it gets down on all fours and starts to walk slowly close to you, and it's gonna try and grapple you.
Wait, no, I back up.
You
Wait,
did
no.
this to your fucking
Wait, no,
self,
I back
bro.
up. I back up. And I start to walk towards the things that are chasing us.
Okay, so you have movement on your turn before it does this.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
I want to like back away and go towards the things that are trying to kill us so that maybe he will fight them and get distracted and not have sex with me.
So you're gonna immediately 180 and start running towards what you're running away from?
Not running, just like slowly,
You're
like
just, dude, now you're just
seductively,
playing
like
hard to get, man.
my
yeah.
eyebrows are wiggling at him, and then I'm just like backing away slowly.
He walks away, but every step is ass cheek. He's like, whoa, whoa.
I just need to know how far are you moving on this turn?
I don't know, my movement, 30
Look,
feet.
bro, you
Yeah.
get the sense that this beast is coming for you, man. It wants you, bro.
Oh, it is
Oh my
coming for
God.
you, bro.
Oh, it wants you,
my
man.
god.
I don't even want to describe how large this erection is, dude. Of this beast.
Oh, no.
no.
No, this is
said
We
You
can't
asked
do
for
the
it, bro.
main campaign campaign. This
You
is main
asked for it.
campaign. We can't have cock on main campaign. Okay, guys, go over to our Patreon.
Yeah, I seduce it, and then I walk like I back away towards the things that have been chasing us.
Again, how far are you going?
30 feet.
You're certain.
Absolutely, positively, without a doubt. No, not certain. He can probably move farther.
How far does he need to go for you not to describe what is about to happen?
No, actually, dude, I'll bonus action dash if I need to. Far enough to where I can just like leave this creature and it does not mount me.
It's it's
I
still
wanna-
a dash.
Listen, here's what I'll say. I wanted to do the bit. I do not want to be mounted. That's like where I'll put it. So however far I gotta walk to not create the scenario that could possibly be created, that's how far I'll walk.
Let me help you out here, dude. I don't suggest running back towards the things you're running from, but there are other directions you can turn to run.
I'll go the other, like I'll go a different way from this thing.
You follow the blue sprite. We'll just make it very simple.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there you
But
go.
however, this is gonna add the big beast. The
To
amount
the chase.
to the chase. So he's coming for you. Anyways, Jay, it's your turn.
I'll look at Jay. I go.
Ew.
Dude, Jay would not know that is
Right
you.
in front of you now is this very terrifying beast that is another mix of animals, and then behind you is still the hundreds of squitter goats.
Which way is the fucking the thing going? The sprite going?
It's still in front of Chip at the moment. You guys have now switched directions, and you're following both Chip and this beast, and you're being followed by two beasts.
Christ. Okay.
I'm gonna say Felipe is right up there with the sprite to make it simple.
Okay. Yeah, I'm following Felipe. I guess we take a sharp turn though because of this giant thing in front of us that is now horny for Chip. Good
Yeah.
choice. Good choice, Chip.
So what are you doing on your turn?
Panicked.
I'm gonna shoot the bullet, the ensnaring strike behind me towards the group of big guys.
All right, the small guys.
I kind of like break as I see this thing. Like I slide out and I kind of get on one knee and shoot towards them, and then
All right, roll
book
a
it.
hit. Roll a hit.
Oh my god, 13.
All right, I'll roll for it. This hits their larger mass for sure.
Okay.
14.
16 DC.
How does it look whenever the
Yeah, so-
spell takes effect and they get hit?
So like I put like a seed in a bullet casing and shot it out of my gun. So it kind of like implants into one of them, and slowly these vines sort of like start rupturing out of it and sort of cover them all. And
Okay.
they find themselves unable to move because they're just ensnared.
They get like encapsulated by this big leaf ball made of vines, like a rubber band
Do it for
ball,
the
but
vine.
it's just vines. And Gublak would soon probably run past that. But I'll say
Okay.
because of that, at least on the rest of this round, they're going to be stuck there.
Yeah, Vine only lasts 6 seconds.
Okay, and it also does 18 damage.
Okay, 18 damage. That's good. Good to know.
I just made the funniest fucking joke ever, and no one reacted. I just
heard
said
it. No,
because
I
the
heard
vine only lasts 6 seconds, and I fucking was like, yeah, that was the best shit ever.
Wait, did I not understand?
Vine, like the
Because
video
you
vines.
surrounded them in vines and
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Thank you.
I thought it was like a premature ejaculation joke. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Felipe keeps running, although he's slowing down, and he's actually getting passed up by both Chip and I guess Jay. Are you using your full amount of movement for your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch up to Felipe, and then
All right.
I'll stop using my movement. Hey, you okay?
I'm gonna die.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
die.
gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's
It's
okay.
like snot is everywhere. I can't do
Listen, I already used my action. I can't pick you up right now.
it. I'm gonna dash again.
No.
I
Just
gotta
if
keep
Felipe
going.
dies, this is fully not our fault, guys. Like,
This
there's
is
no
literally
guilt on
just
my
fucking
conscience.
bad.
There's no guilt on my conscience. This is all him. This is
Or-
all him, bro.
Like I'm not helping for sure. Like I'm
No.
not doing him any favors, but also I'm not causing this.
He passes the DC and does one successful dash. He's still in the races.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, Gublak, it's your turn.
Can I still even see them, or are they just gone?
Don't you have a really fast movement speed?
Yeah, I have 50 feet, but I fought those guys for a minute.
Like 2
Like, I
rounds,
fought them
right?
for
2 rounds.
yeah. I can
So-
still see them then.
You would have caught up on your first movement.
You can catch up like next
Oh,
round.
really?
You can basically catch up next round to where you'll be able to see the person who is in the last, which I think is Jay.
Yeah, Jay
and Felipe.
didn't use all her
Okay.
movement.
But
'cause
on
she
this
was-
round, because you're so fast, you're gonna pass. I'd say probably the ensnared amount of squitter goats.
How high up are these jungle trees?
It varies. They're high enough to where some are touching the ceiling, but not high enough to where they're like blocking the very clear steel ceiling and ceiling lamps.
Okay, but if I does it look like there's enough space up there so if I got up there I could maybe see where the exit is?
You could try. I mean, you can definitely climb the trees and look out.
All right,
but you can try.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use Step of the Wind. I think get bonus jump speed and double my movement, and I'm gonna go whoop right up a tree. You guys just see a terrifying apex predator behind you climb up a tree ominously and go hee-hoo, and I guess I'll look over and see if I can get a lay of the land. Like, what do I see?
Okay, if you're in the chase sequence now, so this will be your action.
Okay, yeah, this would be my action then. Yeah.
All right, then your perception check.
What is it? 25 gonna do for me?
25. This jungle seems to be.
I open a lot of eyes.
It spans far enough to where there is no clear end in sight. Like, you don't see another wall, but you do see in the distance, in the direction where Chip J, Felipe, and this I almost called it an Umber Hulk because you know what? It's pretty close, except it has a shark
based
head.
on that stat, yeah.
Kinda,
Cool.
yeah. Well, I didn't even have the stat open, but yeah.
Okay,
Anyways,
okay.
they're all heading towards this very tall, large, golden pyramid.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna use the whatever rest of the movement I have to try and move. If it's on a sea, I'm gonna move in the fucking rafters, baby. I'm gonna get in the rafters and start going above them to get to the pyramid if I can.
Okay, I'll say that helps you catch up on this round.
Sweet. Yeah.
Next up, Chip.
I'm like a National Geographic drone shot for this awesome mating scene that's about to happen.
It's behind you. It's still coming. It's not making scary sounds. It's now making very sus sounds.
Oh Jesus!
Just to you.
I go.
All right. Are you going to try and hide finally, or no?
So does it look like the Felipe and this little sprite are going somewhere? Or are we just running around funny willy-nilly?
You guys are just running in a straight line, currently following that blue sprite.
Right. I'm just saying, like, can I see anything around here? Are we just fucking going through trees? Like,
It's going through like a jungle, yeah.
so there's nothing else?
Like, I don't know what you're looking for, so no, it's just a jungle.
I'm trying to get an idea of if we're getting anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're going to the Bass Pro Shop pyramid, but you don't yet.
Yeah.
There's nothing there's not like a landmark in sight that you can like run towards.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. If there was like anything around to show that we were getting somewhere.
You are going somewhere. You don't have a direction at the moment.
Right,
Like
okay.
you don't have a destination that you're trying to get to.
Okay.
Right now the goal has been to get away from these creatures trying to eat you. And
Yeah.
now trying to bang you apparently.
I will run still. I will run very fast. I will dash as many times as I can, and then 3 more times. I will dash 9 times.
So you're dashing above what you can normally do, right?
Yes.
So you need to make constitution checks to not get exhaustion.
Okay. Con saves or just
Nope,
checks?
just constitution checks.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Number 1.
It'll
21.
be 3. That passes, so make 2 more.
Number 2. Natural 20. Wow.
That passes. Make
Nice.
1 more.
Nice.
All right,
23.
all right.
Number
You're working on your
3.
cardio? Shit.
18.
All
Oh my
right.
god.
Nice.
You guys lose sight of him. Phoom, Chip is gone.
Ew.
Yeah, so I look
Oh,
back
man.
at the beast and I go
Oh, fuck
and I
me.
go, catch me if you can, big boy, and I run.
Oh my god. J-Chip is moving so fast. It's hard to keep. It's hard to even see his legs. It's like a
And
cartoon,
then
like fucking world.
Chip shifts onto all fours.
Oh my god, it's
I
Christ, dude.
want to, I really do.
All right, Chip, roll a d20 at the end of your turn here.
Okay.
Unless you want to do an action like hide or something. What do you do?
That's a 6.
Okay, good to know.
You keep doing that to me,
Yeah, I don't know what these D20s
and I
are
don't know
for.
like why. I don't know
I think
like
it's
why.
I think it's for what monster you bump into, or if you bump into one. Sounds like it.
Oh.
So it'll be pretty cool. You might have 2
Dude,
mates.
if
I'll
somebody-
tell you what
competing
it
for
is. I'll tell you what it is. At the end of your turns, you didn't do it last round, but you're doing it this round. You roll a d20 to see if there's a complication on the next chase round.
Oh.
Very cool.
The Gark. I'm gonna call it the Gark.
I like the Gark a lot.
The Gark
I like the
Does
gun.
not-
I love
Because
it a
Does
lot.
not
that's
catch you.
the sound that I make reflexively when I hear about what it's about to do to Chip. I Gark.
Oh. Ooh.
All right, so the Gark loses sight of you and starts to make these like really low-pitched, sad whimpering noises. And it turns around and sees Jay, and the bloodlust returns. So Jay, it's your turn. this,
Oh, dude,
this
that's sad. Go back.
the Gark has lost sight of its prospected mate and is now hungry again for you. Are you gonna disguise
Yeah.
yourself as well? Like, what's the goal?
I don't have to disguise self.
Please get sexy for the monster.
I'm not going to get sexy for the
Please
monster.
get sexy for the
I
monster.
can't. I don't have disguise self.
Felipe is panting right next to you. This is to my family.
Felipe is a small guy. I can carry him, surely.
Surely.
Get up here, okay?
Oh,
And I'm
Jay,
gonna
thank
use
you.
all my dashes, and then 4 more.
All right, so since
Damn, I feel like maybe he should have a. Yeah, he's got a frog on him. He's got a frog.
What are you saying here? You saying I should have
I'm
disadvantage?
just saying he's got a. Oh well, yeah, that's a great idea. Con fiction. I didn't say it now.
Oh, you son of a
I didn't even say that.
So since you picked him up, and then you guys have the same initiative order, he casts guidance on you.
Awesome.
So you can add D4.
Yeah, so I dashed 6 times. Yeah, I'm gonna add that D4 to this one. That's
Yeah.
10 on the dot. So that's 1 pass. Oh, that's a fail for sure.
Oh,
Wow,
God.
2 and a 3. 1 exhaustion.
You got it, Jay. Come on. We gotta catch up to the ship. Come on, Jay.
I don't. Why are you so heavy?
Why are you so fucking weak, man?
I tried to say, "Come on, Jay, you can do it," but instead you just see an apex predator above you going.
Okay, 10 on the 3rd one.
All right, so only 1 point of exhaustion because you have an 8 in strength, but you have a better con than Felipe does. All right, you catch up with Chip, and oh fuck! One more thing as you run past the Gork.
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit you, Jay?
Damn. Oh no.
Not if I cast shield.
All right, you can't though because reactions aren't allowed in chase scenes.
Oh, would you? I use Felipe as a shield.
Sure, I'll let you use Felipe as a shield.
No, I don't do that.
I'll
That's
let you-
fucked up.
All right,
Dude, use him
Okay.
as a shield.
Yeah, use
Oh,
Felipe
so,
as a shield.
so he
You're
can
right.
react to use the stupid frog as a shield, but he can't react to protect himself. Yeah, that makes
Felipe, go protect me! I
oh
put
my
him.
god! If I get hit, I'm gonna die.
Oh, is that true?
Like for real, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Don't protect me.
bruh.
No, just fucking, I got it.
Okay, protect me.
All right, I'll just see.
That's awesome.
Holy shit. Okay, Jay, are you using Felipe or no? Important.
Yes, yeah, I'm using Felipe. Yeah,
Oh god.
you told me to. You could have at any point stopped this.
Okay,
Jay
Felipe
has
goes absolutely unconscious, and he feels even heavier on your back now.
Oh boy.
I got it.
Good job, Felipe.
But you managed to dart past the Gark and free and get basically freed from its perception as you lost. Gooblek, it's your turn. You see all of this happen as you're running above them.
Okay, funny.
You're now.
I
Honestly,
guess-
now you end of this turn, you're in range to yell at them from above. At the end of this
Blah, blah, blah.
round, everybody is going to intersect with that big pyramid, no matter what.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just keep running towards the pyramid then. Do I see what's at the pyramid? Can I get to the pyramid on my turn? I have +3 con, so what is that? 6 dashes?
Yeah, 6 dashes. I mean, you have to do the same sort of. If you want to beat them to the pyramid, you'll have to use the extra 3 like they did. Otherwise, you're going to arrive at the same time because you've been behind them.
Okay. I guess I'll do an extra. I want to beat them there. I want to see what's there. This
Okay,
is for a stupid fucking bit, man. All right, here we
It's
go,
a
here we
massive
go.
pyramid, so.
Okay, all right. First roll. 12. Oh boy.
All right, that passes.
15.
That passes.
17. Oh,
All right.
Okay, I guess that's.
You manage to get there, and you slide down one of the trees. You're at the entrance. It's this very typical, like Egyptian style kind of jungle pyramid with vines
there-
crawling up the golden bricks that form this triangular shape.
Okay, I'd like to disguise myself as like a statue at the front of it. Like Kirby's Downby. I want to just like disguise myself as like a statue.
Okay.
That's
You-
my
you-
action. I disguise myself as a statue.
Okay, you disguise yourself as a statue. There
Yeah.
is this gargantuan entrance that seems to, enter deeper into the pyramid, but past like the little bit of where the light peeks in and shows some of the interior, it's just darkness.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna I'll disguise myself there and I'll wait for them.
Okay, with that, chase and the encounter ends, and you guys make it to the beginning of the pyramid. You two come to this massive golden pyramid covered with different jungle vegetation. You see a small monkey with like the legs of a fawn jump off the pyramid and start swinging from a vines at your arrival, and like this like timid nature. And you sit there and you try and catch your breath.
Why is this frog so heavy?
I'm like cowering behind something. I poke my head up. Is it gone?
You hear this sound, like it's searching for something, like longing,
Oh.
but it's very distant now.
Do we just go inside the? Where's Gooblek?
I think it wants me.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe you should turn yourself into the ideal fucking
nervous,
woman.
okay?
And
I got scared.
You made yourself fuckable.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I thought it wouldn't want to kill me, but then it wanted to fuck me. What do you want me to do? I didn't do it on purpose.
Bro, I was drinking water.
I didn't do it on purpose. I just didn't want. Shh, I heard it.
Why did you make yourself? You had birthing hips, Chip.
Go
Where's
Black.
Kublak?
Are you here?
Kublak?
I would change myself back to Chip.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No.
You just hear no coming from somewhere.
Maybe Felipe can find them. I throw Felipe in the general direction of
Oh,
the pyramid.
Jesus Christ.
He flops onto the ground. I'll roll a death save with disadvantage.
Wait, he's been unconscious, bro? Help him out.
Oh yeah, I can heal him.
All right, that's the one roll, and this is the disadvantage roll. Okay, he passes,
Okay.
but whatever.
Then I heal him.
You heal him?
6 damage.
Jay, what did you think was gonna happen just now?
I don't know. Maybe you would find Kublak. He's good at finding things.
Okay, I turn out of the statue. I morph out of the statue, and it's like a terrifying jump scare. And I say, "Not cool, Jay." And I go and I
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't respond to whatever that is.
I look at the structure and I like stroke my face for a moment. I stroke the little bit of stubble that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be some kind of pyramid.
You'd also notice the blue sprite is no longer inside anywhere.
And I don't see the blue
shit.
sprite anymore.
It must have already gone inside. Yeah, actually, that's probably smart. What if that horny bear
Don't talk
tiger
about it.
thing?
Oh, let's go in the pyramid now.
Oh, that's okay. That sprite is gone. I prefer Fanta. And then I walk inside.
Ciao.
I die, and then I step on a fucking pressure plate, and a hammer comes down and squishes me, and I die instantly.
We go into the pyramid.
Man, what's wrong with you guys?
I don't know. There's just an energy in the studio today.
It's been like this for the last few episodes.
Bro, as soon as Gillian comes back, I think it'll help offset this. Is this like, are we clearly out of the woods, so to speak? Like, are we still in danger, or does it seem like we have things have calmed down a little?
It's calmed down to the point where you're no longer being chased by creatures of some sort of or hybrid creatures that want to eat you. So now that the encounter has calmed down, what were you looking to do as Jay Kublek
Oh, I was looking to
before entering the pyramid?
I was looking to barf up the two books I found, The Nameless Prince and the Tidestrider Travel Log, and hope to show her some words and maybe try and see if it was jogging anything. Reading lesson number 1, pick book. Book number 1, Nameless Prince, very scary. Book number 2, Tidestrider Travel Log, number 57. Have you read
Tidestrider
the other
Travel Log?
56?
Do you have the prequels?
No.
Well,
I guess I slowly start to absorb that one again. We could, okay, Nameless Prince, or which one?
no. Let's see. Hey, Chip, where?
Yeah?
Kublak found a book. It's
Okay.
it's a Tidestrider travel log.
Oh, okay.
I think he has more sex in this one.
Let me read it, probably.
Okay, no, I teach Jay how to read, Chip. That cheat. And I open the book and realize that I do not know how to read. Unless I don't know. I've kind of just been saying words, but I realized Kublak would probably not fucking know how to read either.
Yeah, go ahead, Kublak, teacher.
Okay, it doesn't work with my eyes. I have to put it inside me, and then I hear myself saying it. It's the only way.
What?
Chip, what they say? I guess I'll hold up the Tidestrider log to him.
What do you mean? You're not teaching me. You're teaching her. Oh, you want me to read it out loud? Okay.
No, okay, I can read, but only if I okay. And I put it in me for just a second, and my eyes roll back in my head, and then I take it out.
Okay. I do want to take it and read it.
Every single page is filled with 2 entries at least on each page. And it seems to be from a decade or so ago. And most of it is just documenting travels from one Finn Tidestrider who you recognize and know of. One entry in particular that catches your recognition is Finn talking about the Black Rose Pirates reaching a city in the sky, worshippers of the sun, and a festival of opening rifts, and the dazzling display it was. And it seems to be this journal of Finn's thoughts as they've traveled, And because this one is like, number 57, you gather that this is just one small glimpse into the many different stories he would have had to tell.
We see the collectible screen
That's
pop
actually-
up. We fucking missed 56 of them.
That's really cool.
57 of 57.
All right, Jay, sound this one out with me, all right?
Collectibles? Yeah, this is a collectible.
R.
Riff.
Jake's
What's
still
the last letter?
Riff.
No, it's T. To T.
Dude, every time she tries to read, it just comes in. She just only hears fucking Seinfeld music in her brain or something.
Is there anything going on up there? I knock on her head.
Yeah, I mean, Jay, you get the sense that your reading, like your literacy ability, is being blocked by, something magical, similar
Oh,
to
I see.
Pretzel
No, but
being
like
a plushie.
the letters are like changing in front of
What?
me. Yeah,
Would I know that this could be from the carnival?
Maybe.
I would, right? Because you said it felt like something got stolen from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I could make that connection.
Jay's definitely, if she can't, then we're fucked because she's the smartest of
Yeah.
us by far.
When Pretzel got stolen, they also took my ability to read.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I guess like
So of this group right now, I'm the only literate person.
it's really sad when you put it like that. Yeah.
We might not make it out of here.
Well, that's good. Hey, you think there's like a comfy set of beds in this pyramid?
I hope so. And like milk and
Oh,
cookies.
milk. God, that would be great.
That would be awesome. And like a lot of chairs, just a room full of chairs. I've always wanted to see one of those. Just like a room
never-
with only chairs in it.
You've never seen chairs before?
Like a chair room.
Oh, you never been to a chair?
Closets don't have chairs, they have clothes.
No, closet in big building full of chairs, so they take out all the chairs and put them
I
around.
guess I was thinking more like a huge musical chairs room.
So like they're just ominously in a circle in the
I
middle
don't
of the
know.
room.
If we're dreaming, let's dream big. Chair room.
I just want beds. Give me beds.
Bedroom. Oh, think about this
Oh,
bedroom.
bedroom.
The floor is a bed.
You think that's in here?
I want stool room with my stools everywhere, stools all over ground and walls.
That's kind of just like the same thing I said, but like
that's
chairs,
really
like
stupid.
stools.
Actually, let's just go in and find out what's inside
And
here.
then I make people go there, and I say, "Go to stool."
What?
What are you guys doing?
Let's go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
And I make them ride stool bus.
You guys enter an inexplicable, mysterious pyramid here in a indoor factory jungle, home to these monstrous hybrids. And as your figures get cloaked by the darkness and mustiness of the interior of this pyramid, that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, give us a glimpse. Give us a glimpse, Deanne.
Give
Nope.
me a taste.
That's
Do we
it.
see up the
Touch
bottom
it to
of
the
that?
tip of my
Back
tongue.
two legs.
That's
Back
it,
two
buddy.
legs of a chair.
Just touch
That's
it to
it.
the tip
That's
of
the
my
end of the session.
tongue. Let me get a little
No.
nibble. Let me get a bite.
I'm
Sucks
gonna
to
be
suck,
stuck
guys.
on a loading screen for the
let's
next
talk
week.
about what the fuck Chip was thinking when he decided to make himself attractive to a giant bear.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
talk
nothing
about
else
that on
interesting that
Just
happened this
Rolled with
episode.
It.
Yeah, let's talk about Chip's wide birthing hips over at our Patreon, patreon.com/justrollwithit. You get access to all sorts of exclusive content, including very, very vulgar, awful one-shots we do sometimes, as well as Just Rolled With It, the show after the show where we talk about the show, which we will record right now.
And if you're a certain tier of patron, you might hear your name right now.
Whoa!
As we're going to thank some of you guys.
And you know
Bye.
what? While we're here,
Bye-bye.
guys, while we're here, why don't I also say we're working on a sea shanty right now over because of our patrons. We finally hit a Patreon goal, as well as I'm DMing a one-shot in Call of Cthulhu, which our patrons selected, and you can find that over there when we do it. So lots of cool stuff in the works. Okay, bye for real. Blah! Bet you were expecting a nice little calm Patreon read. Well, too bad. I'm Slimesicle, and this week I'm excitable and problematic. This episode was made possible by all of our patrons over at patreon.com/justrollwithit. And I just want to say, if you become a patron right now, you get access to, as of now, 2 entirely exclusive campaigns, Prime Defenders and Apotheosis, and they are both phenomenal. We've also got a sea shanty in the works because we hit a Patreon goal. And not just that, I am upcoming next week, actually, recording DMing an exclusive mini campaign in the Call of Cthulhu system that you patrons picked out. So I am very excited to put the horror pants on. All of the awesome content that already exists and all of the stuff we're working on is available over at patreon.com/justrowwithit. Go over there and become a patron today. Trust me, you will not regret it. You can always cancel your subscription, but I promise you, you are not going to want to after you listen to this stuff. On a more real note, I just want to say thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast and letting this continue to be a part of my life. We uploaded the first episode, which is now unlisted, ever of Just Roll With It, on August 9th, 2018. So now over 4 years ago. So I've been doing this podcast. I just turned 24. I would have been 19 when we started, which is crazy. I think I was I just got to college. And I remember getting out of those college courses late at night, exhausted, and editing Just Roll With It, because back then we all used to edit it. Now we barely do anything. I'm just kidding. No, it has come so unbelievably far, and you know, part of that is us, part of that's the guys and them not wanting to give up, and which has been awesome. I'm so glad. But a lot of it's you guys, and seriously, for being the coolest community that I have ever been able to say that I'm a part of, or that I've ever seen in anything that I've ever done. So, thank you guys for that. To all of you, not just the ones that pay, I swear. And I know that some of you guys have been around the show as long as I have, which is kind of crazy, but I still recognize a couple names on the Patreon. So basically, thank you all for continuing to make this all possible. I'm recording this a little late for me, so maybe I'm just being a little sappy, but I see people, you know, making cosplays and even getting tattoos and stuff. Okay, I see that on Twitter. I see you writing the fan fictions. And I just want to say that for whatever cool impact the show has had on whoever is listening to this out there, small or big, know that you listening has had a ridiculous impact on us and changed our lives. Anyway, enough of that shit. Now the fun part that everyone listens to for sure, where I read all of the $50 high roller patrons. Let's go. Thank you to Agar Steeljaw, Alyssa, Amber Curry. Apotheosis was 10 stars. Thank you. Artemis Loves You, Baka 7, Beams, Blue Blend Blop, Boss Goat, Bree Lee, Buttery Toast, Cowls, The Folded Pizza Zone, Cheshire, Chunk Lord, Cornier Comet, Crobins, Daxy Boy, Deathclaw. Did someone say Colin? Elvish Cyborg, Enoch the Joke, Fly Guy, Funny Hats Incorporated, Gillian's Biggest Fan, Hollow Headed, I Have Jedied, Now I Am Jadead, I See Sharky, I'm Butt Flusting, Jaden Grant, Jay Newell, Joey Madness, Jordan Darlin, JRWI Enjoyer, Just Gherkin, Jew Zombo, Kev Senpai, Kiwi Pong, Lord Ticklefish, Man-Made Imp, Mega Cyanex, Mitchell Iverson, Mithril Gear 417, Mr. Nacho, Non-X Lodal, Oh Kerberos, Oh You, Percy, Pippin the Magi, Red Sus Over Paradise, Rikert Sin, Riker Kurotu, turning the page, Sandy 007, Serene is actually a skeleton, Sorcerer Punk, Spinyax, Star-Crowned Ravings, Sweet Cacti, Tane Lambert the Snazziest, Teddy Loves Bites, The Awesome Man, Turtle9591, we could use more usernames like that in the world, Vapor, Wolfie, Wild James, Zerberus, and your personal jester. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next week. Oh no, I'm going into the gooby void!